The first is technical. They're looking at the information that you've published. And if you're not presenting that in a way that they can easily read, then they will ignore you, or they may even return the wrong information when they answer somebody's question about your brand. In the early days of chatbots, a lot of people actually went and had their technical folks change their robots.txt to exclude the crawlers from ChatGPT and from all these other places, thinking, I don't want them stealing my content. You might actually be blocking the same crawler that's there to learn about your brand and tell your customers about it. In a GEO context, these large language models rely much more heavily on that schema and structured data. So it can be a pretty big win to do that well. The second one, and I think where people in this space tend to get more excited, is content. What I like to tell people is that LLMs are pattern recognizers that have been trained on human language. So that means that they love stories. They love narratives. So telling a consistent story on your own platforms that you control about your company with consistent entities using the same names, the same structure, goes a surprisingly long way towards influencing the stories that these systems then repeat. And the final one is brand. So again, we saw this in the traditional search landscape, that your brand and positioning was important. And LLMs, the models behind these things, are able to access a lot more about you, and they can learn what people say about you. They can learn what reviews you've gotten in different places. They can learn what press coverage you've had. Is it legitimate? Is it not legitimate? And they essentially form an opinion within what we call their world knowledge, the training that they have about how the world works, of you and your brand. And basically by doing good branding, by doing PR and showing up in legitimate publications, being in directories that mention things related to your industry,